We asked an expert on the EU and an expert on the British Constitution how a momentous week ahead could pan out. After Theresa May's statement on Monday, the government could hold the meaningful vote on Tuesday, and it's expected to fail. Indicative votes could follow on Wednesday, in which support for a customs union joining the single market, a second referendum, a long extension to Brexit might all be tested.
The Prime Minister said in Prime Minister's Questions yesterday that if the House rejected her deal again on a meaningful vote, it would be for the House to decide what happened next. So it suggests as though she is going to give it over to the House. But the government isn't bound to follow a motion. It's just political pressure to do that. So
the pressure could be quite hard, because I think if the government said it wanted to pursue no deal or drifted towards no deal, there'd be a motion of no confidence put forward by the opposition. Quite a lot of Tories would vote for it, the government would fall. So I don't think Parliament would allow a government to proceed towards no deal.
Thursday we've got the European Council sitting there, a jury in judgment, and gives us 2 or 3 weeks to manage us towards no deal. And they think there is a serious possibility that that is where things are heading.
The issue of how bad would no deal be, there are clearly nuances amongst them, or even worse than nuances, quite bad divisions. The French, the Spanish, some others are giving us the impression they're quite relaxed about no deal. It might even be a good thing to get shot of us. But other countries, particularly Ireland, but also Germany, the Nordics, the Baltics, the Poles, would give anything to keep the British in if they could. They'd be happy to have a long extension, so in the hope that the British might change their mind and have another referendum.
Friday should have been a day's holiday for Parliament, but it could be one of the most important days in recent British political history.
I think that sort of Friday could be a very sort of long, maybe not so good Friday that we face as the UK comes to terms with whatever has come out of that European summit.
The stopwatch could really be on Friday.
I
in a
wouldn't
way
be
that
surprised.
seems unimaginable.
And maybe that from Friday, Parliament may face some pretty unpalatable choices given to it by the European Council the day before. And Parliament may have to decide to accept something that many of its MPs don't want to do in order to avoid no deal, and that may be a very dangerous and difficult day for everybody.